Good morning, happy Monday. We are back at it again. We've got beautiful weather going on this whole week, so hopefully it's going to be really nice and productive. Last week we had pretty crappy weather, but we were able to get the structure pretty much built. We had to put up because there obviously is no roofing or anything like that yet, and so we are in a pretty good spot. This week we should be able to get this thing pretty watertight in order to start doing some interior work and getting things going there. This morning we were lucky enough to be able to go pick up our roofing and all of our siding that we ordered. So I could have either picked it up or I could have had it delivered, but the delivery is a couple weeks out, so I've decided to go pick it up, and I've built this ridiculous rack on my truck in order to be able to pick up the 26-foot roof panels. So I'm headed there now, and this should be an interesting adventure. So we'll see how this goes.
Here, Summer. Oh, Daisy. Oops. You're teeth. It scares me. Okay, sorry. Okay, wait. Sorry. Over there, girl. Chairs for them. Oh, no. Sit. Right, the day is finally here. We're taking down the wall. This is the wall that's currently a barrier from our old living area to our new living area and used to be the exterior of our house. So we'll be taking down the siding, the insulation, and there was this chicken wire holding in the insulation. We hope to be able to reuse all the materials on finishing out the new addition. So JM took a much needed break. He's out sailing with a couple of his friends, and I stayed back just to do some yard work. I'm going to be planting some of these little agave pups over here in our island. I'm trying to use a really cost-efficient way to make this island pretty. So I'm replanting some of these agave pups, and I'm also replanting what I call rescues. They're little cactus nubs, I guess you would call them, that we find on the side of the road. If you put them in water, they'll grow roots at the bottom, and you can plant them straight in the ground.
Yep. All right, here we go. Make it good. Your dress. Love that. Yep. All right. I feel like JM did better.
So hopefully someday they'll all become big, beautiful plants, and we'll just take care of them along the way.
Hola folks, hope everybody's having a great little morning. I'm getting up, having my nice little coffee, and gonna go feed all the animals, get them going for today. I hear ya. Today and tomorrow, really, we have a couple special things on deck. We are installing the 3 big windows in the kitchen living area, and then we're also getting our skylights installed as well. So we're going to be bringing in a lot more light into the living area, which is going to be great. Kind of walk you through the process of what I'm doing. Currently, all of the window openings are kind of roughly framed in. Got a window. I'll have to get in there and put the jack studs in, make sure all the measurements and rough opening sizes are right, and then build a header to support the weight of the roof on each one of those windows. And so whenever we were framing, we had a little mishap. So we had to add a ledger farther down than we'd like. And so I'm basically gonna have to do some finagling to get a small header above each of those windows, just because they're so big. Our wall size is around like 8 feet and some change, and the windows are like 7.5 feet or something like that. And so we will, we're gonna really fill up that wall with the windows. So in order to get enough support and make sure it's weight bearing for the roof, we're gonna have to do some finagling to get them right. And so pretty excited about that. I mean, the place should start to really transform once we get those in. out here in the yard, Bob? Good morning, everybody. We are motoring along pretty good this week so far. I've got these 3 windows all added in. Next, we'll be adding in 3 skylights above each of the windows that we just installed. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Good work.
We're just using zip tape to flash the windows, and so that 6-inch zip tape is like really good for protecting water getting in. Snag a tape measure.
Okay.
Basically need close. We'll need the distance between that board in there and the edge to equal the distance between this edge and that board in there. To be like centered, you know?
Oh, like these two?
It needs to be the same.
Okay.
Really all the way around needs to be the same thing.
Okay. This is like 1 inch and a 1/4 almost. This is like 1.5 inches, like maybe a little bit over. This seems to be the same.
1.5 inches?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same.
Okay. So I'm gonna just measure from the edge of the plywood to the edge of this drip pan on all of these, and it'll just be the same all the way down.
Okay. And then what, you just attach it up there?
Yeah, you nail it down and then put some flashing. Before I nail it, I'll have to flip it over and put all the silicone on around the thing.
Okay.
And I'll have to flip it back.
Okay.
Basically,
But you don't have any on that.
That's the bottom, so we don't need to do the bottom just in case some kind of random happens and water does get in there. It has a way to like drain out.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a venting system. So you just put a hand on.
Inside?
Yep.
Okay.
And just. Yeah. Pretty good?
Yep. That seems good.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
And then I'm also using a OSI sealant to go into the space in between the zip tape and then the window. And so that's gonna waterproof the crap out of our skylights.
That hot stuff on the roof.
Definitely hot. Probably not in the way that you're talking about.
Looks great.